back in Week 14. The Bills won a thriller in their first game against the Jets. Can New York even the score? Find out next.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as the three-year Jets get set to face off with the Buffalo Bills. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shifts by him at the 25. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Bills, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now
it's caught inside the 25. The way in. Touchdown, New York. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. He was able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact and the next-gen stats. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Allen now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. 1st down and more for Allen. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swinging the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. There's what Carter did in last week's effort. 19 carries, 57 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Now a second down and 6. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 1st down, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On play action, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, Allen. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And the Jets set to take the field. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This will be a jet sweep to Crowder. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll run with Carter. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Carter with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Carter with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good. And jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was Michael Carter who finished it all off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Flush to his right. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He hits Beasley right side. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And again, it's Allen. Being chased out left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the 1st. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Diggs has it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They go play action with Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Caught right side, Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So that one will be accepted. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Wilson. Keeps himself upright. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him,
The coverage downfield, equally good.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. Little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Allen. Into a sea of defenders unintercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Is what is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw right side complete to Carter. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Looking downfield for Godwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Carter. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Carter again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! It's complete. Jamison Crowder, his second touchdown. His 9th on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And makes the score 21 is up. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a time. So they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen going to throw. And he finds Beasley complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now Allen again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off at the 39. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Wilson on first down. Pass incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Matt Milano providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And completes it to the tight end, Knox. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Bass is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. On 2nd and 10, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
On second down now, it's Moss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, Carter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Carter once more. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And they're going to speed things up here. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big gain there for the Bills.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They will find Davis. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, Allen.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
Keep playing hard.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Airing one out for Crowder.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Buffalo set to get the football back here.
They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick.
Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Check back. Hey, check back 39.
gone. Here's Wilson. A giant hole up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go, Billy. Bring it up. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing is Wilson. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second and goal, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Carter. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay. this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go!
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Allen now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jenkins. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. One final try here for Allen. Open man is Marquez Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Okay, baby, I see you.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Allen. Got a man. It's Tonyan. Touchdown, Bills. Robert Tonyan. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Bass on for the extra point. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back him up 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Michael Carter and the Jets offense ready to get back to work.
And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdown.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll set up the screen to Carter.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Here's the Jets punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 11, 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Now on 1st down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Throwing is Allen.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Allen.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again with Carter. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Throwing now is Wilson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call.
Boy, I almost lost out my shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Look at the teams they beat this year. Carolina. I mean, he beat incredible football teams. We're talking about his performance because we could point to a lot of things that the Cowboys do wrong that has assisted them with it. When they lost the opener, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was that his fault? Exactly. We could point to a lot of things that ain't Dak Prescott's fault. But ultimately, he's the quarterback, and I understand that. All I'm trying to tell you is this. Don't tell me he's not easily a top 10 quarterback.
No, we need to go back to that list because I need to challenge you because you haven't gotten to 10. So you have Burrow, Herbert, Rodgers, Stafford. I crossed out Brady, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson. Who else is in there? We need to get to 10. Are we going Kyler Murray? Okay.
The fact that he took the shot deep down.
Lamar Jackson?
You know what?
Right now he's in your top 10.
You know what?
No.
I want Lamar.
Okay. We're still not there. You
I might want Lamar, but it would be for his running ability more so than passing. That's number one. And number two, Lamar Jackson just won his first playoff game last year in Tennessee. Okay? So that's one. That's the same amount of games that Dak Prescott has won on the way. You're holding it against Dak Prescott. His player performance. What about Lamar Jackson's first 2 playoff performances? So I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that. You can't just say that.
We're not out. Right now.
Almost Josh Allen.
The Bills are They're back here for the Bills on third down. Throwing now is Wilson. Looking downfield for Godwin. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call.
I almost lost all my shit. Oh my God.
People and marinating on this. We'll give you time. Where are you having it? So you have Burrow ahead of him. You have Rodgers. You have Mahomes ahead of him. Josh Allen. Do you have Matthew Stafford ahead of that?
Just now.
Okay.
Just now.
What about Lamar and Russell? What about Lamar and Russell?
Russell, yes. Not Lamar. No. What number do you have? I forgot about. Good job. I was wondering because of his running ability.
Field, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now it's the Bills' turn, trailing by a field goal. Less than 90 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Allen. Dancing to his left. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep fighting.
Now Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Let's go.
1st down now.
Motherfucking dub. Finna get a dub on you niggas. Let's go.
Now Allen gonna give it to Moss.
All right, come on. We gotta go.
The line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Where's Stephon? Okay, Stephan's 1-on-1. Get out the way. It's a dub. It's a dub, y'all. Robert Tyan. Block. You get out the fucking way. Beat him, Stephon. Fuck. Let's go.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 7 there on the
Field goal on 3rd down. No fucking way.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Get me over here solo, my boy.
Back to throw. Allen.
Yes, sir. Oh! 4th and 2. Damn, I got to take the field goal. Oh, come on, baby.
I totally believe that. But
Take me out to dinner.
I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really
Either I score, yeah.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us.
Yes, sir. That's a bucket. Yes, sir. Let's go to OT.
This one is right through.
Good job, fellas.
This game here in the final
Get out of time.
So a money kick in the
Shit.
final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
We going to the lead.
They'll run on first down. It's Carter. And he's going to be met
bitch
at the
ass.
line of scrimmage and taken down. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball,
Not
scores a
gonna play no
touchdown,
defense,
they
then.
win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't
Bro,
score, the
start
other
this
team
shit.
gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. They try to throw on second down. But this one is incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
Yes, sir. That's a dub.
Have the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. That time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
What?
It's easy to get a quote at libertymutual.com. So you only pay for what you need. Isn't that right, Leo? Sorry, what's that? Oh, only pay for what you need.
Yo, what the fuck?
Nice suits. You guys plan
Bro, I kicked it out of bounds. They started on the 25. That means you got to get to the 35. Bro, he doesn't make it. Oh, my God. Does he make it? Oh, he might have made it. Oh, my God, y'all. Pussy as fuck. And I never switch players. That's my fault if he made it, for real. Oh, no boot review, right?
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll get the ball first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. He just dropped the pass.
all of this. So we
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to air one out.
Yeah, he out. No fucking way, bro.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not even close, my nigga. His both feet taps out. Oh, he gonna call him in. They gonna call him in. And also, they never show the actual feet. They never show the fucking feet. Fuck, that's gonna be a catch for sure. Because they don't show the feet. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose a game like that. Now you can hit a 59-yarder from here. Oh no, he dropped it. Oh, he didn't get it good.
That's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. On 3rd down, Wilson. Again, that's Hurst.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Around at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Let's go, baby. Micah, light-skinned warrior.
That leads us to a 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. You got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially
quality catch.
Here,
and a quality fucking tackle, too.
Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Here's the Jets punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10.
Oh, 2K.
40 there. Punt of 48. And
Away
a return of 8.
defense.
And
This is
possession
primary
will
receiver.
switch hands. 1st and 10. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. First throw of overtime for Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh, catch it, Robert.
Right there with him to force that to the ground.
Stephen A. and Christopher Russo go at it. Well, Aaron Donald deserves to be in the conversation for greatest defensive player in NFL history. And don't miss when Christopher tells Stephen A. which fan base even
And 4th down now coming up. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And here's a fair catch now, and boy, a very short punt will give them unbelievable field position. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This to win it in overtime. close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Jets,
got him removed from the team, essentially. Okay? He now comes to Philadelphia versus the Atlanta Hawks last year. Game 4. I know that Ben Simmons was a scapegoat. I know people naturally go back to, the guy didn't shoot the ball. He threw up in game 4. Lost that one early. And he got toward the game 5 at home in Philly. They were up 26 points. So all the people out there that want to say Ben Simmons' fault, I'm saying to fans, why is Ben Simmons in the game? Let's talk about some of your rotations and some of the bench players that you decided to use instead of some of your other players and some critical moments of the game. There's a lot of questions around that. So with all those things being said, I know what James Harden is to a degree. If he never wins a championship, he's still going to be one of the most innovative offensive players the game has ever seen. He may not be a champion. You may remember him as a guy that left teams and didn't have, maybe wasn't crushed, Hall of Famer. But I can tell you this, if they don't get a chance to win this year, if they don't get to the NBA Finals, I'm not sure Doc Rivers will be a coach. He's running around, people are saying, maybe the best person after James Harden, who will be here for another 3 or 4 years. We have to sign him to a pretty nice deal. First of all, Doc should not be on the top 15 coaches list. How is Don Cutler, who coached the Lakers in the 50s, who was on his team in the 50 years, won 4 titles? How is he not on the list? I know it's 1953 George Mikan, but Auerbach's on the list. How is he not on the list? And they got Doc Rivers on the list. He won 1 championship. They lost 3 series against the games to 1 lead. So how Doc's on the list and not coming? I think I am not about to argue with you about a coach from 1955. He coached with doing it. That's not doing it. Sure, he was on the top 50.
You're giving him his flowers. That's okay.
You got my
I think the fact I appreciate that.
I know you saw that out there. I mean, that is paying for all I got just
Get off your chest. I'll get to 2022.
Doc Rivers does not have as much.
Now they got the iPhone 10 where you got to put your face across the motherfucker to open it. I'm asleep the other night. My bitch, wait till I sleep. Gonna open my eyes up and run the phone across my motherfucking face so my contacts come up. This bitch strolling through contacts and shit and saw a side bitch. Woke me up. Who this side bitch? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. The bitch hit the number and her phone rang.
Nah.
These hoes out here thinking they can cheat too and get away with this shit. I know you ladies. Girls cheating like a motherfucker man. You know, I go over my bitch house. You know, I'm working on my material. You know, I come in the house, I'm telling this bitch a joke. The nigga under the bed start laughing. Now they got the iPhone 10 where you got to put your face across the motherfucker.
Let me say this because I'm getting text messages. Okay, you know your family with me. Let me be very, very clear. I'm a fair-minded person.
Now they got the
right here. It's live. It's unedited. It ain't even a 7-second clip. Anytime y'all want to see, you are welcome to come here and explain yourself. I'm not going to go back and forth with everybody about what it is about Ben Simmons. I'm not taking any definitive position. I'm asking the brother that think I'm fantasizing about the things I can let and I think Ben Simmons has got to guard. He can guard your he guarded Tristan. He can guard just out of here or whatever. Ben Simmons is legitimately having this back and forth. In terms of the base about what he legitimately went with, you see this right there. Y'all are welcome to the time. If y'all ain't willing to show up and see, so come up with a time when you say you shut the hell up. Because you don't have time in 6 months. I'm about to say, go back to game. You don't have 6 months. And then all of a sudden, now that everything's percolating, you want to dictate the narrative. Hell no, it ain't happening. Now, let me get back to James Harden and Doc Rivers. This is true. First of all, I do think Doc Rivers is doing it. Secondly, situation, which is why, and then not only that, let me tell you something right now. There's more pressure on Daryl Morey than it is on Doc Rivers. You traded the ball. Now, why do I say that? I know Steph Curry is a role player. All right, even though I think he's better than that, by the way. I agree.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's got his 6th time received thanks to Patrick. And it's a fumble. And he's picked up by the Chargers.
More importantly than that, Jay, Mad Dog, the Brooklyn Nets got every team fit. These people are walking up there. These are talking about and I think he's an exceptional executive, even though there's been some questionable moves over the years. When you have his resume, you ought to be profoundly respected. I love Daryl Morey. I know him. I just disagree with all he gave up for this deal. And let me explain why. I understand at this deadline, you have to do that. What I'm saying is he walked into the job that Joe Marks got to sit back and say, well, what you know? And wait, and wait, and wait, and milk, and milk, and milk. That's what I'm holding up against Daryl Morey. Because what you ended up doing is they needed an elite defender. They needed another playmaker. They got it. They needed another shooter in case Joe Harris don't come back. They got it. They needed a rebounder and some person. They got it. To join KD and Kyrie. So when y'all look at Harden, we gave all of that up for you. After the way you departed Houston, now that you departed Brooklyn, and you gonna show up in Philly with Joel Embiid, and you gonna go home early? Oh, hell no. Nobody. I'm not saying that as a question. I'm saying nobody at this moment in time, and you know how tight I am with Philly in terms of where I work for 7 years. Nobody is talking about Doc Rivers. Everyone's talking about James Harden. Everybody.
All right, so you define pressure by what everybody's talking about. I define pressure by who can lose to the damn child. You're talking about a top 15 greatest coach of all time being potentially fired after 1 year with Joel Embiid and James Harden. If they can't get for nothing, how much is James Harden going to end up signed for? $255 million. Oh, stop, Stephen A. Daryl Morey picked this team up after 6 days.
If Harden
Mm-hmm.
don't show up,
Monster.
and he still
You warm over there?
$200 million, Daryl Morey better go look back. Okay, he can't walk the streets and say that.
Daryl Morey's going to be there for a while, y'all. Okay? Daryl Morey now, regardless whether it was yesterday or now, he won't be there for a while. James Harden's going to be there for more than 1 year. I agree. Even if he doesn't play to the level that we know he can play. He don't get the bag.
I think he'll get it back.
He's going to get the bag.
Why I think he's going to get the bag? Because I think Harden will show out.
Okay?
I believe in Harden. I believe in Harden. But he got to show out.
If there's a hiccup and they don't get to the NBA or they don't get to the NBA and it's not messing with Joel Embiid or James Harden, it's going to come back on Doc Rivers. That's why that's more pressure than me. Because he could lose his job.
He made another one.
That's pressure, though.
I'm just saying, Harden is pressure. Everybody watching Harden.
He has a bad game 7. Oh, I agree.
And he throws up those threes that are 2 for 13 clips in that city. He's a big trouble.
2 isolation players who don't really play a big role. How do they work? That's the question. Not really going to work.
Aaron Donald's resume is stacked, but is it strong enough for him to be considered the best defensive player in the history of the NFL? Facing LT Jonas now debate. Should the Lakers try to deal Anthony Davis? Stephen A. says yes. Mad Dog? No. Get your popcorn ready.
I know my old writes long-lasting sense anywhere. That's me, Mr. Cole. Let's talk about ratings. Funny, big snacker, saucy, big kick, tasty love. It's now on us. Living in time.
I always believed the welcoming spirit was a small town. Turns out, we were wrong. Wherever Jim Beam is welcome, he'll be welcome too. Boy, we've come a long way. You know, in the old days, there were no lights, no heat, no creature comforts. Just creatures. Everyone comfy? No, sir. No. Nowadays, you just plug everything into your car. You got lights, heat. We are out of that stuff. I'll make a run. Hey, everybody comfy?
No.
Okay. Your journey ahead is most of all. The fully electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 now with two-way charging. This is a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and it's designed to help make aches and pains a thing of the past. Because all Tempur-Pedic uses are one-of-a-kind, incredibly adaptive Tempur material. Trillion pressure points can support your body in a way no other mattress can. Molecule by molecule, and millimeter by millimeter. For a limited time, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets and experience the deep, undisturbed sleep of Tempur-Pedic. Learn more at TempurPedic.com. Hey, look, I know you're worried about your commute. I'm sorry about this.
The difference between an agent and a realtor is real.
Traffic too.
Neighborhood expertise beyond mistake. That's who we are.
And I walk out, and my car is dead to me.
Oh, Gronco does offer 24/7 claim service with first arrival attention from the site teams.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
Oh, I actually think I'm an introvert.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare. Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Oh, yeah, nuggets! Two of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
Eli, who's your pick for Rookie of the Year? I gotta go with Jalen Lee from Disney Plus. This phenom's always had the intelligence, the attitude, but recently, he's really unleashed the beast. Dude, that speed, that athleticism, wow. Did that girl just turn into a big red panda, bro? You bet she did, baby. Look at that on screen. It reminds me of me. Check her out in Turning Red on Disney Plus this March.
Breast cancer is unrelenting. And so am I. At Houston Methodist, we're researching how repurposing existing treatments can stop the deadliest form of breast cancer from spreading. Because controlling it is the first step towards beating it.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Jacob?
It was cussed.
Lord, pay for the sins made by our elders.
Tomorrow night, the 7th annual She Believes Cup. I love that. Is on ESPN in the app. The U.S. women's national team plays the second match of the tournament against the Czech Republic. That's in Carson, California. Our coverage starting at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Aaron Donald, now Super Bowl champion, a defensive lineman who many say is not only the best player at his position, but best overall active player in the NFL. At times Sunday, it seemed like he willed his team to victory, like making that fun stop. The first half, we're taking Burrow down, forcing the incompletion and sealing the victory for the Rams. The man just makes plays. Steve, mate, you had a bold take on just where Aaron Donald needs to stand all the time.
Aaron Donald is something special. Ladies and gentlemen, we have elevated to a point where the only name that you can possibly put above Aaron Donald was Lawrence Taylor. And even that is debatable. What?
Oh, come on, Steve.
What?
You're better. That's the way.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm listening. Bob Lilly. I'm with you. And let's go to the black. Bob Lilly. Randy White.
Randy White?
Randy White.
With a Dallas Cowboys.
He was an MVP in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Mean Joe Green. I mean, remember, in those days, they played every play. It was not a rotation system where Aaron Rodgers where Aaron Donald gets a couple of plays off to regroup. I mean, Mean Joe Green were 40 players in the NFL, 40 players per team. He's out there every single play. Randy White, every single play. Bob Lilly, 7 straight time All-Pro, out there every single play. And he's a defensive lineman. We all know Donald's great. We all understand he's one of the great defensive linemen in the history of the NFL. But boy, put him up there with LT and even Ray Lewis to a certain degree. But put him up there with LT. Lawrence Taylor changed the way the offenses dictated how they were going to run their stuff. Washington did 3 tight ends on that side. So in other words, they could block them in the 2 games. Offensive left tackles cheating to get the extra step. So when LT rushed the quarterback, they sort of went diagonal at him, so they had the extra step to give it a block. Okay. There is not a better defensive player in the history of the league than LT. To put Donald in that category is not fair. And I can make the argument that there are some defensive linemen who are at least in the same conversation for whatever the reason about what. I mean, Aaron Donald's a play. He's out a little bit. He gets a little blow. Joe Means
here and there.
Joe Means that's not every play. Means Joe Green. So did Bob Lilly. Every single play. Game after game after game, not the case for
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Dougie. First of all, you got me on Bob Lilly. I have no answer for Bob Lilly, okay? I don't know anything about Bob Lilly, right? I mean, I've seen the gray and white footage, okay? I don't know about Bob Lilly. You got me there. Randy White was good time and MVP in the Super Bowl, but at the same time, excuse me, when I think about the Dallas Cowboys, I think about Ed Too Tall Jones and cats like that. You want to bring up my skills? Excuse me, mind your manners. So it ain't just about me, Joe Green. It's about LC Greenwood as well. Let's not forget a cat like that. Let's not forget the linebacker, Jack Ham and Jack Lambert. Let's not forget the secondary with Mel Blunt. Don't talk to me about the skills. I've seen them all. And by the way, I was born and raised in New York City. Born in the Bronx, raised in Queens. My sister Linda, a diehard Giants fan, like Molly Q. Okay? This is what we did. We watched Lawrence Taylor. That was religion in our household. 142 careers in his career in 12 seasons, so 81 to 93. By the way, had a season where he had 20 and a half sacks. What season? What did Aaron Donald do in his first season? He had a season where he had 20 and a half sacks. He's the best player of the year 3 times. And by the way, let's also remember this. The rules have compromised the players in today's game. You keep getting penalized for bad shit. I mean, they'll give you a penalty for everything. They won't let you play. That's what Aaron Donald has to work in. He's consistently double and triple team. And we look at the modern day athlete, and universally, they will tell you how great he is. And last but not least, I never once said that I would never say that's to say that the player is better than Lawrence Taylor. I said, as Bill Belichick, because Bill Belichick is the one who might bring it up. And he hates it to Lawrence Taylor. He doesn't think they deserve it. You don't have any idea how great the league is. That's what Bill Belichick has said. What I said is, outside of Lawrence Taylor, we got to look at it, and if we're going to have a discussion, the way people talk about Aaron Donald is similar to some of the things that were said about Lawrence Taylor. So I leave it to the professionals like the Bill Belichicks of the world to make sure to draw that distinction. But if we're looking at the modern era and what this brother brings to the table, and the man-child, he is a motherfucker. Well, then I'm talking about one of the greatest. Is he one of the greatest? Is he one of the greatest ever? Easy. 10 times. I gave you 5 defensive linemen. I'm the Bengal offensive lineman was so bad I couldn't watch the quarterback. Aaron Donald didn't need the Cincinnati Bengals to validate his race. I understand that, but the Super Bowl validated their race. He's been doing it against everybody all year long throughout his career. I hate to knock him. He's a great player. You got him on this level he doesn't deserve to be at. How do you know that? Look at him. Listen. You got a mean Joe Green. Are you kidding me? Mean Joe Green.
History lesson, take two.
Next question.
Back in class?
Was the level of competition back then what it is now?
Hold on now. You just saw the paper. I asked you not doing that. You play going on offensive line, going on offensive line. I've never seen it in the Super Bowl. 7-9 sacks in Tennessee. 6 sacks the other day in the second half. Take it easy about this Cincinnati offensive line.
Please, I know this trash. The point that
By the way, I have news on Cincinnati when you hear
Super
me done.
Bowl afternoon does not define the quality of play or lack thereof of an era. When you look at the sport now, and the level of competition now greater than it was back when Bob Lilly was playing. And Bob Lilly was playing. What year was Bob Lilly playing again? 1962. Oh my God. I wasn't born, man. I was born in 1967. I was born in 1967.
Can we end it this way? Can we say that Darius Aaron Donald is top 10 in the act?
No.
Top 10 all time.
You mentioned the top 5. No, top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5. Okay, man.
How about the coach who went against him in the Super Bowl? That would be Zach Taylor, just 38 years old. He was rewarded, signing an extension through 2026. Gentlemen, we like this decision. They won the AFC North, obviously.
I didn't like the last big plays. Some of the worst plays I've ever seen in my life. When I had to go up midfield, the bomb and the 2 running, I couldn't stand that. But yes, he deserves a contract extension. Too good for no issues with
He does. Listen, I love Marvin Lewis as a person. I think Marvin Lewis deserves another shot at the head coach of the National Football League. He coached Cincinnati Bengals for 16 years. Went to the playoffs 7 times and did not win a single playoff game. The coach that just takes you to the Super Bowl, regardless of his struggles and his overall record, right? Clearly, him with Joe Burrow and when Lamar Jackson was have some level of chemistry. What they were able to do, Zach Taylor deserves the extension.
Agreed. Absolutely. All right, we'll keep it rolling here, fellas. Are the Lakers better off? I can't believe it's trying to trade Anthony Davis. You know what Stephen A. thinks? He'll need to explain himself. What does Christopher Russo say about that? We get into it. Late show. Speaking of LA.
I didn't even remember Reggie White.
They're bringing up your text messages. Stop helping Stephen A. They're bringing up the Lakers, the Dodgers, a recent championship goes back on. Well, which of those titles is the most significant in the record that they
In the great storm of 1781, John Jameson lost a barrel of his beloved smooth-tasting whiskey. Why did he go in after it? Taste. That's why. Okay, let's go places.
I've got moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Skyrizi. We have 4 people achieve 90% clear skin in 4 months after just 2 doses.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
2014. What the fuck happened in 2014?
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Oh. No, really. Those are the actual ingredients. Tostitos. It's the good stuff.
Get all cash here. Clear path.
Housing market. Always like this? Kind of, but don't worry. Redfin updates listings every 5 minutes, and you can take a clean day tour, so I'll someone disperse. Yeah? Check it out. We will have to make an official offer. Find homes first, tour homes fast. Want to win? Choose Redfin.
Farmers Auto multi-policy discount. The more policies you have with us, the more you can save on your auto insurance.
And
Well, you get a discount rate during your jet skis, and boat, RV, life, home, and more. You can save up to 45% a whole lot of discounts. Well, we offer coverage for a whole lot of things, and you can save a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy.
Forged from a fusion of sweet honey and spicy spice, Wendy's new hot honey chicken biscuit and sandwich. A marvelous, marvelous sweet sweeties. Cast atop crispy bacon and Wendy's spicy chicken. Because a true sandwich smith knows that flavor like this can only be forged at a Wendy's. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich or biscuit and breakfast.
The land is dying. And the machines are out of control. Whatever comes, I will be ready.
Here's our NBA Wednesday doubleheader on ESPN and okay, New York on New York, let's go. The New York Nets and Knicks squaring off at 7:30 Eastern. Can't wait for that one. And then it's our West Coast primetime game. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz in LA taking on LeBron and AD. We're about to discuss. And the Lakers hour coverage starts with NBA Countdown 7 Eastern. That's Greeny, Jalen, Wilbon, and of course Stephen A. But Stephen A., you're not the only one here with multiple shows.
I am not. Listen, today is Matt Russell's first day. He's going to be one of us most Wednesdays. I couldn't be happier to have my buddy here with me. I used to work at Mad Dog Radio, Series 6 7. It's always great to me, and it's beautiful to have him. He's got a show, Mad Dogs, on Mad Dog Sports Radio, 3 to 6 p.m. every weekday on Sirius XM. Mad Dog Radio. What's got high heat, Mr. Baseball? Don't think for 1 second that just because you were first get the all of a sudden you're going to get away with some of that baseball.
I wanted to do it today, but I got no chance.
Nonsense.
Actually, there's some baseball stories we could have discussed.
My dad, God rest his soul, was a huge baseball fan. You understand? They wouldn't allow me to watch the Mets until I turned 18. I never watched the Mets until I was 15 minutes away. Wow. Hey, really? Die-hard Yankee fan. And I know that you are a Giants fan. I think you're going to get away with some of the dribble that you spew on high heat on the Major League Baseball Network. So I know about that too. Okay? So you got Mad Dog Radio. You got high heat on the MLB Network.
So you're going to use that against me on that?
Mad Dog. This is what you do. You go on ESPN 7 tonight, and then you watch Stephen A. You can do your homework.
I got to find some stuff on him.
Yeah.
No, he's not a good friend.
Just call me.
No,
I got you. I'm your girl.
And he invited me for this little Wednesday story, so he gets all the credit. All right, go ahead. Enough of that.
Okay. Yes, let's do it. But 90 minutes is a long time. All right, it's no secret this season Showtime has been no time. But run on a super team with a super talented friend of the offseason. There's a lot of people questioning if it would work. Are they too old? Right now it seems like it's not working. And Stephen A. is looking forward. And Saturday, an NBA Countdown proposed an interesting actionable for the Lakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the Lakers beyond this season. They have to trade. You don't keep Anthony Davis. Here's why. Because his value is his value as a player. But
durability is a question mark at age 28. As you get older, those durability questions are going to be more prevalent. So when you think about his stock being as high as it's going to be, isn't that right now? And if you're looking at LeBron James and the fact that you need additional pieces, I gotta say, Anthony Davis is the guy that you can get a lot more in return potentially because of his potential.
Do the Lakers need to move on from Anthony Davis?
Stephen A. is right about one thing. He's always hurt. Always hurt. He's hurt New Orleans a lot, too. So he's always hurt, and you're paying him a fortune. He's a little older, and you got to wonder about his long term. I agree with that. Fair. Fair. But from a talent perspective, they did win a championship a year and a half ago. From a talent perspective, you cannot trade him. Right? If he's healthy and raring to go, I could make the argument he's top 5 player in the NBA. With Giannis, Durant, I still have to put LeBron there. I could make the argument he's top 5 player. When he's healthy and raring to go. Now, again, the last year and a half, last year he got banged up, hurt in the Phoenix series. I understand that. This year he misses 4 weeks. He seems to have these calf issues constantly. All fair. All fair. But if you're trying to win a championship, which they are, year to year, you cannot trade. You got to keep your fingers crossed. You have to hope that somehow you're going to be able to get through 60 regular season games and be raring to go in the postseason. Because their goal is not to be the 8th seed and rebuild for the future as Los Angeles. Their goal is to have a chance to win titles year in and year out. And because of that, you got to keep your fingers crossed, hope he's healthy, and not trade.
See, I thought you would have said that.
That's the only reason at this point why somebody would want Westbrook for that kind of money. I'm not trying to throw any shade on Westbrook. I believe in Westbrook. I think he's being his due. And I think that he has to come to the conclusion. He just can't shoot the shots on a consistent basis. He can have a good night here and there. He can get a streak. But for the most part, Westbrook is not a shooter. He's a baller. He can attack the basket with vigor. If I was him, I get the ball, I attack constantly, or I drive and kick it out. That's the only thing that I do. I don't think about shooting jump shots with my Russell Westbrook. Okay? Particularly in tight games. That's just not what's going to take you to the time. Westbrook had a jump shot. We'd be talking about him being the greatest player in the league. He has everything else. The jump shot is not there. Let's get to Anthony Davis. First of all, I'm not a fool here. We know that the Lakers can't do Anthony Davis unless Anthony Davis wins. You have to agree to be a fool. That's the kind of deal he's got. We understand that. Having said all of that, I'm not throwing any shade on him in terms of his talent. I think that Anthony Davis is a very, very talented player. I don't like the fact that he goes up against the Greek Freak because I don't know where the Greek Freak drops 44 and gets 17 or 20 shots, and Anthony Davis has barely an answer for it. There's one person that is supposed to be in the deal with the Greek Freak other than Embiid. It's supposed to be.
But I did one thing real quick. Great freak last night, 50 on 21 shots. I know it's against the Pacers, but still.
But I'm just saying, you going up against Anthony Davis and don't even appreciate the personal problem. You know, this is the Greek Freak here. He's coming into the house. You understand? So in LA at the Staples Center. You are supposed to step up and answer that call.
Okay, so they deal Anthony Davis. How is this playing? What do they need to get?
Here's my point. You've lost Brandon Ingram. You've lost Lonzo Ball. You've lost Kyle.
VOM, red.